1 for 7 for -2 yards passing in the first half, with, as we mentioned, about 3 drops, 1 player stepping out of bounds instead of keeping himself inbounds, and those are the differences in this game. Will Higgins, 8 carries, 25 yards. Jacob Stifter with 4 carries for 17 yards. Corey Johnson, 8 carries for 15 yards. Remember, sacks count against him. And Riley Ruzicka with 4 carries for 9 yards. No gaudy stats, but they've had control of the clock. They've kept the defense for GSL off the field, who's been, living on the football field these last 4 games. Now they're getting a good breather. As I mentioned, even though that one drive started their own one, that took nearly 8 minutes. It took 9 minutes off the clock on that drive.
Yeah, it did. And when you said GSL's defense been kind of living, yeah, they've been camped out on the field here lately. But GSL's offense finding a way, moving the ball, staying not dirty, but just staying aggressive in there and opening up some holes. We've seen probably some of the biggest holes that this line has opened up for their backfield since the Watertown Mayor game, and it's good to see this. Like I said, I don't know what was said or done at practice this week, but something has been instilled in these kids, and they're here to show.
7-0 at the half. Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Annandale leading over GSL. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back, look at how things are going throughout Section 2 AAA and also Annandale Section 5 AAA and how things are lining up. For both of those teams, the playoffs are less than 2 weeks away. We're back after this 3-minute timeout on KARP.
Bum's Family Restaurant in Glencoe offers daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. And don't forget about their famous beef commercial, rated the best beef commercial in the state by WCCO TV. Bum's Family Restaurant in Glencoe, where made from scratch is their recipe.
Save money through energy efficiency and energy conservation rebates. Visit the Glencoe Light and Power Commission website at glencoelightandpower.com to get started. Proud to serve you and to support our local schools and students. It's the Glencoe Light and Power Commission, a leader in renewable energy and energy conservation. For over 23 years, Johnny Rock's Body Shop has been helping people get back on the road. They'll offer free estimates, work with all types of insurance, and offer a lifetime guarantee workmanship. Johnny Rock's Body Shop, 1 mile south of Glencoe on County Road 2 or at 320-894-7664.
For full-service banking, make it Security Bank and Trust Company. See them for checking and savings accounts, home loans, ag loans, home equity loans, and more. Security Bank and Trust Company in Glencoe, Brownton, New Auburn, Winstead, or Plato, plus 7 other locations. An equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, Matza Matt here with Brew Pub Lots of Matza Pizza. Football season is in full swing, and that means you need a big, bold, and fierce pizza that won't let you down. You need a pizza that'll go all 4 quarters. You need a Brew Pub Lots of Matza Pizza. Topped with premium meats and veggies, then bombarded with over half a pound of award-winning Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. Brew Pub pizzas are a guaranteed touchdown. So take it from me, the pizza guy, and sack a Brew Pub Lots of Matza Pizza today from your favorite local grocery store. And check us out on social media, Brew Pub Lots of Matza Pizza. Great time.
Takes a rough loss.
My Own Body Shop in Glencoe offers complete auto body repair, as well as free estimates, insurance work, glass replacement, quality work, restoration, custom painting, and pinstriping. Call Corey Papelka at My Own Body Shop today to schedule your appointment, 320-964. For over 90 years, Harley Chevrolet has worked hard to provide the area with high-quality vehicles at affordable pre-owned inventory online at HarpleBrothers.com. Your dealer by choice for generations. It's Harpleco.
Waste Management, the industry's leading environmental service. They're offering a full range of recycling services throughout McLeod County and surrounding areas. From everyday environmental protection, think green. Whether it's your first home or to real estate, go with the experts at Priority One Metro West Realty in Glencoe.
Glencoe Regional Health Services now offers urgent care 7 days a week, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. Even on Sunday. No appointment to the hospital entrance at 1805 Hennepin Avenue North in Glencoe. Now on urgent care, Glencoe Regional Health Services.
Lake Central Bank presents the Rock and Roll Christmas Spectacular Wednesday, December 19th at Annandale High School. It'll be an incredible night of music, laughter, and Christmas joy. Join an all-star cast as they rock their way through timeless holiday classics. Begin making plans today to invite family and friends to a Christmas experience they won't soon forget. For ticket information, visit lakecentralbank.com. Rock and Roll Christmas Spectacular, a rock twist on Christmas songs, not your parents' Christmas songs.
Welcome back, everyone. Stevenson at the half, 7-0 the lead in favor of Annandale on tonight. DC and Holy Family. That's at Holy Family, and DC trailing 14-0 at the half in that game on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Other games tonight in the conference has Litchfield on the road at Delano. No score update there. Malacca is at Watertown Mayor. Malacca last update leading in their game over Watertown Mayor. Rough season for the Royals. Of course, they're in Section 2 AAA GSL. Of course, in the section, other games going on in the section tonight. Norwood Young America on the road taking on Lake Crystal Welcome Memorial. Fairmont's on the road at Belle Plaine. Jordan at New Ulm. Maple Lake at Rockford. Those games all going on tonight in Section, those are Section 2 AAA games going on tonight as things came into the night. Jordan 5-1. They lost last week to Waseca 42-15. Holy Family Catholic is 4-2. Those are the only two teams with above 500 records. Bring another one together. That'd be huge for the Central Raiders to try and get themselves a slightly better seed. The way things are sitting right now, they're in the 6th spot. Watertown Mayor in the 7. Jordan looks like they've got the bye pretty much all wrapped up. But if Holy Family holds on here tonight, who's to say that they could not eke themselves into that spot? As remember, Jordan's last game of the season after tonight's gimme against New Ulm, they got Marshall to end the regular season at home, but they do have to take on Marshall to end the regular season.
Another one, I just got a score update. An old Wright County Conference team.
What now?
Old
Wright County?
What's
that?
Conference.
Conference?
Conference, yes.
Not district.
No, conference.
Conference, okay. District.
Waconia.
Who?
Waconia is beating Holy Angels 3-0 right now at half. Old Larry Fitzgerald territory there with the Holy Angels. So
I wonder if the Stardome must not be up yet in Richfield.
That's Holy Angels ranked number 1 and Waconia ranked number 5.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Of course, Waconia in 5A, and I believe is Holy Angels 4A?
No, I believe that they are in 5A as well.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Just a little tidbit.
Speaking of interesting things, this score, 7-0, Annandale leading over GSL at the half, and it's kind of an interesting night with scores. You got this one, and you got Holy Family leading over DC. If things would hold, Annandale and Holy Family play next week, and if DC doesn't win tonight, that game will decide who splits the conference crown with DC in football.
Yeah, very, very interesting. You know, like we said, we got to see a very good DC team last week, and we said to ourselves, you know, this is a team. This is a very, very good team, and you talk about that section also, though, for them with Hutchinson, Marshall, both undefeated as well, what it was going to kind of come down to.
A loss tonight would just take all. That's going to be a road. That means they're looking at the 3 seed. They're having a road game.
Yep. Yeah, very interesting, very, very interesting. But when you look at this game as well, you know, like we said, maybe something that not many people were expecting, but, hey, this GSL team right now, they are holding themselves in this game. And we always say it, your destiny's in your own hands here, and it's how you handle it. But GSL has to find a way to string a little luck on their side here now in this second half. Is they've had a couple of things just not go their way, as in not catching the ball, not getting the right foot in bounds to make the pass or make the completion. Just some little things here they got to find tweak, and hey, GSL still in this game.
What type of adjustments do you expect to see from Annandale, especially offensively, since they're going to have the ball first to start the second half?
Well, you know, you and I were kind of chatting too, and it's maybe more along the lines of, are they going to go back to maybe what we've seen them do all year? Are they going to bring back the passing game a little bit more on their side? Multiple times they've had their targets downfield. They've been behind the GSL defense. So you're curious, are they going to continue to work on something like that, which then maybe would open up the run game a little bit more for them? So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what's going on and how they're going to adjust here in this second half.
So GSL will kick it off first, going left to right across your radio dial. Annandale will be going right to left in this third quarter of action. 7-0 GSL trailing Annandale as we get ready for the second half of action.
Again, I want to thank all of our listeners out there, however you're listening on your app, on the radio, on the computer, watching the YouTube channel. We really appreciate everybody tuning in. And normally we know we see the farmers out in the fields, but with all this rain lately, not many guys out there working tonight, but really appreciate everybody tuning in. And, of course, thanks to our sponsors as well.
Cam Howard and Alan Luna back to receive the kickoff to start the second half from Damian Silence. It's a nice high end-over-end kick. It'll be caught at the 15-yard line, center of the field. Got a little bit of a block across the 25 to the 30, 35, 40. Flag on the play, 45. He's going to be loose and onto the end zone. Barring the flag, Luna's going to house it, and he's going to high step. He throw back on the high step, but it's a touchdown return of 85 yards, but a flag on the play. And I think we all know the end result here for Annandale. This is going to be coming back on a block in the back or some type of hole. But, boy, they had a big gap through the middle of the field ready there, Adam.
Yeah, you got one flag down on the far side, Annandale's 31, and then you also have another flag on GSL's 31. And I think it's going to be both block in the back there. No matter what, if they don't call the first flag, I know the second one definitely. I think that was actually going to be Gage Allslaven that actually got taken out. Actually, I'm sorry, Ty Christensen getting taken out there from the backside.
So it is a penalty on Annandale, a block in the back at their own 30-yard line. Wipes away what would have been a touchdown return. I saw Coach Lemke talk to Silas as he came off the field. I think that one was supposed to be pinned more towards the sideline on the near side there, Adam, as a lot of the return coverage was funneling towards the near sideline.
Yeah, I think they just wanted it to go a different direction. And, of course, Lemke talking to his kicker saying, hey, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We got a penalty on that one. We're able to get it back there. But you're kicking that ball to the right of the field, especially when you're calling out where you're kicking the ball, and it goes the opposite way. It's tough for your team to get down there and fill those gaps.
So it's 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line for Annandale, going right to left. First drive of the second half. They're going to come out with a shotgun, 4 wide, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Philby with a running back to his right. Lifts his leg. That man goes in motion out to the right side. Fake a flanker screen. He's going to run with it. Philby breaks through an arm tackle at the 20-yard line. He's across the 25 to the 30 to the 35-yard line before he's wrapped up and brought down by Riley Rosichka at the 37-yard line. Pickup of 17.
Good pressure by the GSL defense. The line actually got in there, and some very good blocking by Annandale's running backs by the backfield. They're allowing Philby to get through there, and Will Higgins almost had him in his sights there right away, but ended up getting blocked as well by a downfield blocker. Again, just great blocking by Annandale, and Riley Rosichka bringing up the tackle.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Shotgun, 4 wide, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Running back Zilski to the left. They'll hand it off to him up the middle with it across the 40 to the 45 to midfield and up to the 45-yard line. A GSL just that quickly. They flipped the field, and they are in the GSL territory at the Panther 44-yard line.
And Annandale here deciding and electing to go with the typical run plays here, not deciding to pass here. And I think, they go into it halftime and say, hey, they haven't really stopped too much of the run. They've had a couple of big stops, but other than that, we've ran all over them right now. And they're electing to say, hey, let's make them stop us.
20 yards on that run for Nate Zilski. Zilski with that carry, and another first down for Annandale. Play clock down to 5 as they break the huddle. 4 wide, 3 left, 1 right. Running back to the right of the quarterback, Philby. Play clock down to 2, down to 1. Flag, delay a game. Blow it dead before the play could start. Back judge there watching the play clock, and that's going to stop and back them up. And, boy, a lot of penalties tonight on Annandale, and that's something I'm sure Coach Matt Walter's not going to be too pleased with, and probably expressed some opinions about that at the half.
Right. And, the other thing he's going to tell his players, too, or his quarterback is, you're up at the line already, and you've got everybody set. You can see the clock. The